Hi everyone, this is a 10-minute video from the Counselors in Classrooms Yoga series. For this video you do not need a mat, so come on down to the floor and we'll get started. We're going to begin in staff position, so coming out with your feet, untucking your legs to feel your sit bones rooted into the mat if you have one, or the floor. Inhale up, reach up, exhale, come out and over, reaching towards your feet. If you cannot reach your feet, that's okay. Maybe coming here to your shins or even to your thighs, as long as you're pulling through the top of your head and elongating your spine here as you stretch the backs of your legs. Keeping your breath moving throughout the poses that we do today. Next, you're going to bring your right leg in, up against your left leg, turning towards your left leg, the straight one, and coming out and over. Again, if you can't reach your toes, reaching wherever you can, as long as you feel a stretch here. On your next inhale, walk your hands back in, tucking your left hand under, bringing your right hand up and over, reaching towards your toes. And rather than closing your chest off to reach towards your toes, rolling it open towards the ceiling. Should give you a better side stretch here. Inhale, coming back up, switching legs. Left leg comes in, turning towards your right leg, coming out and over as far as you can. Don't forget to breathe. Walking your hands back in. Right hand comes under, left hand comes up and over, reaching towards your feet. We'll just share one foot, I should say. And coming back up, bringing your other foot in for a butterfly. Rooting down through your sit bones again. Exhale, out and over. And coming back up, we're going to do a seated hip opener. So your left leg comes on top of your right leg, flexing both feet. If you cannot get your foot all the way on top of your other knee, that's okay. Here is just fine, as long as both feet are flexed instead of pointed to protect your knees. So really energizing your feet here, and wherever you can get your other foot on top, your bottom foot should be coming out so that they're stacked right on top of each other instead of this foot being back further so that you're just leaning on nothing. So really there to support that top leg, pulling to the top of your head, out and over, however far you can get, even if you're up here, as long as you're feeling a stretch down the back and the side of your leg and through your hip. In hip openers, it's very important to keep breathing so that your body learns that this is not a pose that it needs to protect itself from. So just making sure, inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, start to walk it back in and switch. Your right leg comes on top, left leg goes on bottom. Lining yourself up in the same type of way. If they do not look the same as they did with your other leg on top, that's okay. So readjusting for this side, flexing both of your feet rather than pointing them, and coming out and over with a flat back, just like the other side. Walking your hands back in, shaking out your legs. Okay, so you're gonna come into a ball. If the type of floor that you're on allows you to, very gently roll on back. You're gonna pull one knee in towards your chest. So just leaving it here to get a stretch for a second. Flexing your foot and straightening your leg up towards the ceiling. If you can't quite reach your leg, that's okay, as long as, you know, maybe even down here further, or some people who are really flexible might be able to grab up here, but just making sure that your head, neck, and shoulders are relaxed here. So they're on the floor, and you're pulling your leg towards you. Every inhale, you feel a little longer through the top of your head. Every exhale, you bring your foot a little bit closer to you, even if you can't see it. On your next exhale, bend your knee, taking one hand, your opposite hand on top, other hand down by your side. Looking down that hand, you're gonna roll it open. So while you're in your twist here, breathing's really important to get the full benefit of the twist. Inhale, come back to center. You're gonna switch, so whatever leg you didn't do yet. Holding your knee in towards your chest, flexing your foot, straightening up towards the ceiling. Again, reminder to let your head, neck, and shoulders relax. You're not trying to pull yourself towards your leg, but your leg towards you. Bending that knee in. Opposite hand comes on top. Same side hand goes down to the floor. As you look at that hand, you're rolling it across your body. On your next inhale, coming back to center, curling up into a little ball. Again, if the type of floor that you're on allows you to do so without hurting your back, and just curling up into the smallest space that you can, tensing every muscle that you can, and then reaching above your head and down your, well, it's not your mat if you don't have one, so down away from you with your feet, really pulling in either direction, and then bringing your hands back down by your sides, palms facing up, ankles come a little bit closer as your feet flop out to the sides, tucking your shoulders up underneath you, and you're just going to close your eyes here for a 1-minute Shavasana. next inhale, you're gonna start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Taking your arms above you again, really reaching, full body stretch. You can hug your knees back in towards you and rocking back up. Coming to your knees or to a cross-legged position and reaching up and back to heart center. Thank you for practicing with me today. I'll see you next time.